Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Brother Ridgely. Just taking a little break here, doing a little rant while I rock. You know, people in the cities really are arrogant people. They have very little regard for the farmer and what he does. They believe the black farmers went out of business because they were stupid and didn't know how to farm, when in fact they have been the brunt of a national attack on the black farmers since they found out in 1900 that we had 10 million acres of land and weren't supposed to have none. We were supposed to have been dead. They found out in 1910 that we had 16 million acres of land and with 10 million in population. They saw us about to take over the food industry. So they went to war with us on two fronts. They ran us out, they killed us, they burned us, they lynched us. They set up the NAACP up north to drag us up there and work in the factories to get us off the land. And now they have made us believe through those advocates of urban gardening that we can stay on concrete, millions of people on concrete, and can survive by growing some foods in a damn pot on the roof. I'm sorry. The Chinese are in the process, while we are trying to stay in the cities, they're in the process of buying every piece of arable land in the Midwest, in the breadbasket of America. Every time an old white man dies, the Chinese move in. They're buying up grain elevators. They're buying up ports. They're buying up ships. Soon they'll be buying up whole train systems, coming to take over while we playing around in the cities. The South is open. White people are dying and they're selling their farmland. Get your money together and buy some farmland down here. And while we're on this, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that agriculture was the root of civilization. And he said, if you want to study us when we were gods, go to the Nile Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, wheat, corn, the beans, the pulses, the watermelon, the squash, the rice, the things that you eat were developed in the Nile Valley by the ancient Kemetic people or the tribe of Shabazz, the ones who you have allowed the white man to tell you that they were polytheists and heathens, idol worshippers. Well, if you want to get on them for this. They believed that their king was God in person, incarnate. They understood Ra, which is really Ray, the rays of the sun. They understood it, Amen, the hidden waters beneath the ground. They understood Geb, the gravity. They understood Nut, the air. They understood all of these principles, these netters, which were necessary for you to obey and work with if you are to be successful on the planet Earth. We had figured those things out. We had 42 universities all up and down the Nile Valley, 42 universities that they called temples. These are universities teaching different principles that you would need to develop an agricultural system so perfect that it lasted 3,000 years until we were conquered by these outsiders. So, for those of you who want to learn how to be a quote-unquote God, study the ancient Egyptian people, because they were at one time, until they were taken over by the present God that Yaqub established. And now Yaqub's God is being taken down by Master Farad Muhammad in person through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So now it is time for us to rebuild. Master Farad Muhammad did not have to come over here to destroy America. He already had the plane up when he got here. He came to redeem us and put us in our proper place. We are slowing up the process by sitting around worshiping Master Farad Muhammad and the plane, waiting on something to happen instead of us getting up and doing what we can for ourselves in preparation for him giving us the science and the technology that we can then produce and take over the world through our productivity. But you don't know enough to even read the blueprint if he brought it to you. Assalamu alaikum.